Big disclaimer before this video begins. The fights that take place in the Versus series are not research-based, as the characters portrayed in these battles are from the Tyrant the In Dominus Rex universe, not the canon universe from where they originate, so their strengths and weaknesses will be different from where they originate from. Also, whoever wins the fight is up to personal preference, as again, these characters are from the Tyrant the In Dominus Rex universe, not their canon universe from where they originate. If they were from their canon universe from where they originate, the fight could be entirely different from what you're about to see. With that all being said, please enjoy the video. Ooh, we're starting off Versus with a banger. Y'all wanted to see these two fight? Well, I guess even if they didn't, they are the popular pick. Well, whatever you say, you're the boss. Oh, look at him. Ain't he sleeping so peacefully? Wake the fuck up! Ah, Jesus! What do you want? Dude, don't you remember what we did a few weeks ago? We ate cake? No. We made an announcement for a brand new series where we have characters fight each other. Wait, that was legit? Yes, that was legit. I thought we were just doing that for shits and giggles. Well, we're not. We're actually doing this. And the commenters have decided which two fighters they want to see beat the crap out of each other first. So come on, get up, get into position. Cameras are rolling. Okay, fine. Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode in our new fighting series called Versus, where we put two characters from the vast Tyrant the In Dominus Rex universe in a fight to the death. That's right, and today we got two awesome fighters to show you. We have, Megalocario. Who do we have fighting each other? You never exactly told me. Oh, right, I never told you. Well, today we have two of the biggest galactical threats that our universe has ever seen. Two powerhouses capable of destroying planets like they're nothing. Today, we have the merciless leader of the space pirates and the cunning god of death, Ridley. The pleasure is all mine. Now let's stop the bloodshed. And the being that single-handedly brought forth the end of the second dimension, Cipher. And while the cameras are on me, I would just like to say it's a pleasure to be back. Who's the sorry sap I have to rough around this time? That sorry sap would be me, Pipsqueak. Whoa, who got Barney the dinosaur addicted to heroin? How dare you refer me to such a low term, you meat Dorito? I'm sorry, but what the fuck did you just say to me, you little bit? Whoa, calm your britches, you two. Save it for the battlefield. Yeah, we have to get through the analysis first and explain what you all can do, yeah. Pardon me, but wouldn't that be a bit of a problem? What are you talking about, Ridley? Yeah, do you not want to say in that stuff? Well, I would prefer if, when you're talking about one of the characters' arsenal, the other one should leave the room. Oh, right, that is actually a good point. We're kind of new to this, Ridley, sorry. Tis nothing but a rookie's mistake. Wow, those are some real big boy words coming from someone who runs a kids show. Refer to me as Barney one more time, you little piece of... Whoa, hey, calm down. Ridley does have a point. Ridley, we're gonna go over your stuff first, so Cipher, if you could kindly leave the room. Dang, I'm back on this channel for 5 minutes and I'm already being booted off again. Oh well, sayonara, see you all in 7 minutes. You know, I wonder if the guy is still mad about being defeated by a couple of brain-dead superheroes. I'm sure he'll get over it. Finally, with him out of the room, I can have some inner peace for a couple of minutes. Now, if you would kindly go over my abilities, please. Why, certainly. But first, we do need to clarify something. The Ridley you know here on the Tyrant the In Dominus Rex channel is a little different from the actual Ridley in the Metroid universe. So, yeah, there's gonna be a few differences in what they can and can't do. But yeah, with that out of the way, on to the analytics. Ridley is an evil and maniacal monster. Those claws and teeth aren't just for show. He'd tear your throat out even if you said something slightly offensive to him. Yeah, but those are the baby weapons compared to the real deal. When referring to the real deal, we are talking, of course, about Ridley's tail. Although I like to call it the skewer. Ridley's tail is super sharp and super dangerous. It is shown to be able to pierce through metal armor like it's nothing. As shown back in the beginning of the Ridley arc when he unfortunately killed Iron Man. I mean, yeah, but did anyone really... does anyone even miss him? I mean, come on. Back on track, the tail isn't the only big danger involving Ridley's arsenal. Though he rarely ever does it in the Tyrant the In universe, Ridley can shoot hot plasma balls from his mouth to inflict burn damage on his opponents. Although I find committing arson to be a bit too savage even by my standards. But in a pinch, he could use that super hot plasma to turn the tables on his opponents. But plasma balls are only scratching the surface. If he needs to, Ridley can turn the heat up to 11 with his ultimate attack, the Plasma Screech! The Plasma Screech is a devastating laser, capable of burning through the metal hull of Samus's ship like it's nothing. Oh, but that's not all that baby can do. It's capable of blowing up mountainsides. Bro, aren't you forgetting about the time the Plasma Screech destroyed an asteroid? Oh, right, I completely forgot about that. But, of course, since this is the Tyrant the Indominus Rex universe, the Plasma Screech has also done damage to other things. Though we sadly don't have any footage of this next incident, the Plasma Screech, at its absolute best, once destroyed an entire galaxy in a single shot. Dang, that must have been one precise hit. Not only was it precise, it was devastating. The Plasma Screech hit the center of a red supergiant star, which caused its collapse, resulting in a huge explosion that wiped out millions. This event was so devastating that the Watcher of our universe, Meta Knight, had to step in and rewind time to where it never happened in the first place. Wait, so does that mean that that event still, counts? Bro, this is Tyrant the Indominus Rex's channel. If it counts, it counts. Whatever then. But we are forgetting Ridley's most dangerous weapon of all. His big ol' noggin. Not for ramming purposes, his brain. Ridley is very smart and a cunning strategist. He can figure out any weaknesses of his opponents in less than a minute of fighting them. It's actually really impressive. Well, thank you. Ridley also has somewhat of a healing factor, though he needs to consume organic matter in order for it to happen. Like the time he survived his own ship crashing down on top of him in a violent explosion, having to survive by consuming human flesh. Slightly going off topic of that, let's talk about Ridley's defenses. 98% of Ridley's exterior is covered in a tough, scaly armor that has not been penetrated by any of the characters in our universe yet. In fact, some of the higher-up beings on our channel question whether or not Ridley's armor is invincible. That's right, because haven't heavy hitters like, the Doomslayer and all that, haven't they tried hitting him, square on to the chest and it did nothing? Yeah, that's actually right. But there's one last thing about Ridley that truly sets him apart from the rest. You mean the fact that he's a giant talking, really intelligent space dragon, or... Well, I mean that. Okay, there are two things. One is that, and two, his massive, hot pink wings. And they're more of a magenta, actually. Mega Charizard, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but his wings don't exactly make him unique. I mean, you have wings, your brother has wings, other characters have wings. What makes his any different? Well, I'll tell you. You see those huge spikes on the end of his wings? They're not just for show. In a pinch, Ridley can use his wings as an extra set of limbs for added attacks. But you should know the obvious thing on them by now. His wings allow Ridley to have the power of flight. And oh boy, can he fly quick, traveling from planet to planet in less than a minute. To give a wee bit of a comparison, the space colony in Super Metroid that Samus visited to drop off the baby, when Ridley attacked and stole the baby, he flew from that colony to Zebes in less than a minute. Now, they weren't on the same screen, which would lead to believe that they were quite the distance away from each other. Meaning at his best, Ridley could potentially fly faster than the speed of sound. Or even more than that, who knows? This is kind of the problem with putting characters like Ridley or Bill Cipher on this channel. Since we never really saw them at their best, we can't exactly calculate their best feats. Yeah, hopefully people don't get too mad at us for that. But regardless, will Ridley's cunning strategies and seemingly unlimited potential of his offense and defense be allowed to give him the win? We'll find out soon enough. Well, Ridley, thank you for being a model for us for a little bit and letting us analyze all of your abilities. We'll call you back out when the battle's about to start. All right. I look forward to skewering that little meat Dorito alive. Well, he's certainly a nice fellow, isn't he? Even though I know that was a joke. I mean, he hasn't killed us yet, and we work with the guy, so there must be something nice about him. Right, yeah, that is true. Well, might as well bring in the other fighter. Yeah, might as well, but this one's gonna be awkward. All right, Bill, you can come in. Well, it's about time. I was beginning to think that I was being forgotten again. Right. Well then, let's get into Bill Cipher's abilities. Bill Cipher is an insane deal maker. Don't go shaking his hand unless you want trouble. That's right, because no matter what, this little brainiac of a meat Dorito will find some way to find a loophole in whatever deal you make with him. I got two things to say to you too. One, never call me a meat Dorito again. And two, sure, I may backstab you at the first possible opportunity, but at least I always keep my end of the deal. Hey, Bill, this is your shot back on the channel. Please don't screw this up. Yeah, if we really wanted to, we could just erase you again. Okay, fine, I'll behave. Whatever, just go over my abilities already. Thank you. Anyways, Bill Cipher's physical abilities are off the charts. Literally. At random, he can grow in size to the size of a planet if he wanted to. Not to do any harm, of course. I only grew to that size to draw a smiley face in the earth. That smiley face killed hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah, and then you just straight up ate half the earth anyway. Boy, did I regret it later. Woo! The galactical latrine will never be the same again. Bill Cipher's physical abilities are seemingly limitless. He could grow any part of his body to whatever size he wants if he so chooses to, cause explosions just by hitting the ground too hard, and even rearrange the functions of every hole in your face with a snap of his fingers. But if your willpower, or I guess just your physical power, is strong enough, Bill Cipher seemingly can't do that. Yeah, because when you think about it, if he really wanted to, he could have just, inverted different lines where, his muscles were on the outside or whatnot. He would have been dead. But no, he just didn't. Come to think of it, why didn't you? Hey, even near omnipotent level magical beings have their limits. Fair point, I guess. Anyway, now that we've started brushing on the topic, Bill Cipher's magical abilities also seem limitless. Aside from the whole face hole thing, Bill Cipher can also summon huge lasers capable of one-shotting even the majestic and powerful Time Baby with just one finger. I wouldn't exactly call Time Baby majestic, but whatever. Dude, it's a giant baby that holds time together. Nothing is more majestic than that. I mean, I'm kind of with Bill on this one. Okay, fine, majestic wasn't the right word, sue me. But that Time Baby feat does still have importance. The Time Baby has been shown to be immortal. So Bill Cipher literally killed an immortal being. He did the impossible. Actually, there's a little bit of a flaw in that. There are multiple types of immortal. Oh yeah, you're right. Well, what kind of immortal was the Time Baby? Age. The Time Baby can't die from old age. It's a giant baby, for goodness sake. Oh, fair enough. But, despite wielding the power to kill immortals, Bill Cipher himself is not immortal, as shown from being able to take heavy amounts of physical damage. Yeah, like the time that my eye was ripped out! Do you have any idea how long it takes to regenerate this thing? But this just proves that with enough physical damage, Bill Cipher can be taken down. But good luck landing a hit on him. Bill Cipher's other magical abilities, aside from his insane healing factor, include the ability to pause time itself. And he does it all with the snap of a finger. He can even rewind time if he so chooses. And he does it all with the snap of a finger. Wait a minute, pretty sure I just said that. Oh my god, Bill. Oh, little old me. Would you quit messing with the script? We're trying to analyze your abilities, dang it. But this stuff is boring me. Can't we just get to the fight already? Well, I suppose since we don't have that much else to give, because Bill Cipher wasn't on this channel for very long and he didn't appear in that many episodes of the show, just know that Bill Cipher is an unpredictable, nearly unstoppable force of evil. And only the toughest of the tough will stand a chance. Alright, Bill, go ahead and make your way to the battlegrounds. We'll let you know when the battle's about to start. Sweet! Well, with both fighters analyzed, it looks like it's finally time for a death bat! No, you can't say that, Huh? Why not? Because it's already owned by someone else. We have to come up with our own thing. Fine. Let me think. Don't worry, dude. I thought ahead for this. Wait, you did? Mm-hmm. You see, I figured we could come up with something different for each of the two fighters that appear on the series. Ahem. It's time for a duel of galactic proportions. Ooh, that sounds menacing. I know, right? Anyways, let's go to the fight. The contestants are eyeing each other up. Are you ready, Mega Charizard? You know I'm ready for this. All right, you two, let the battle begin. You know what? I feel pretty confident about my odds of winning here. Go ahead, Barney. Take your best All right, Barney. Now it's my turn. And bam. Look how funny you were running into that wall like that. In fact, it was so funny, I want to see it again. It's even funnier the second time. I cracked myself up. I can't breathe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, you enjoy slapstick that much, do ya? Then how about we do another slapstick joke? The grinding your bare skin into the cement gag. Taken from Tom and Jerry. Well, that one actually hurt. Now I'm gonna... why can't I get down? Because by scraping your body along the ground until your skin was near a melting temperature thanks to the kinetic friction, I used your own skin to practically superglue you to this wall, meaning I can do whatever I want to you. And now for the finishing touch. Enough! That's much better. I was holding back on you before. Now it's time to go all out. What the devil? Surprise! Looks like Barney got his tail stuck between a rock and a hard place. Your use of time trickery will only delay your inevitable death. Just wait till I get free. Oh, believe me, Barney, I have all the time in the world. It doesn't matter if you Beat me senseless while I'm here trapped. You can... Your puny little hands will never be able to hurt me. Puny? Are you calling
Me? Puny? Because it looks like to me, you're the one on the puny side now.
How the devil?
You would think that someone as smart as you would learn not to question what is and isn't possible when you're dealing with me, buddy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to casually slap your ass into the 5th dimension.
It'll take more than that to take me down.
Is that a challenge?
Not so confident about your odds of winning now, are ya, Mr. Cunning God of Death?
I refuse to die to a jokester.
What the fuck?
Checkmate.
That may have hurt, but that doesn't mean you're not dead. Let's see how you like it when you're the punching bag. Any last words? Oh wait, you won't have any. You're frozen in time. Stomp on the tail for good measure. And finally, one good bitch slap across the face. It is done. My hands!
I have to admit, those hits almost tickled.
No, stay back!
You are a fool to think your bare fists could pierce through my Norfair draconian armor.
No! I'll just do it again! I can't snap my fingers!
I've been watching your actions throughout our fight, and I've noticed your healing factor takes time. So while I have this opportunity, I'm going to finish your pathetic little ass off.
No! You're making a big mistake! We can make a deal! We can sort this out! I'll give you anything!
Not interested.
No!
It is done. But knowing a creature like him, he'll be able to regenerate from that. So I'll go ahead and finish him off. 'Twas nice meeting you, Bill Cipher. KO!
Well, that was one chaotic battle to witness. Both of them seemed like they were neck and neck for most of the match. Yeah, every time Ridley knocked Bill down, Bill got right back up and kept on hitting. And it was the same with Ridley. But what did Ridley have that ultimately gave him the win? Well, in short, a lot of things, actually.
Like what, dude?
Well, for starters, Ridley's weapon arsenal was much more vast than anything Bill had. Sure, Bill had his bare fists and huge lasers and magic, but Ridley had a lot more up his sleeve. Yeah, no kidding. Sharp claws, a tail that could pierce through metal like it's paper. Ridley pretty much had everything he needed. Not to mention the sheer raw power of the Plasma Screech. Yeah, no kidding. Ridley's Plasma Scream, at his best, can definitely contend with any lasers Bill might have thrown at him. But it's not like Bill would think to do that, and that's his biggest weakness. That's right, he's one cocky son of a bitch. When Bill finally did start going all out, it was too late. Ridley had already analyzed the battle and found Bill's crippling weakness. And once Ridley found that, it was all downhill from there. But even if Bill had gone all out, I don't think he really has anything in his arsenal that could have actually killed the dragon. That is true, though we can't exactly know for sure. Ridley's armor has shown to be extremely durable. Heck, even planet busters like the Doomslayer haven't been able to hurt him. Bill can hit as hard as he wants, but it's not even going to make a crack in that armor. Man, when you really think about it, this fight was really one-sided. Did Bill even stand a chance? Well, of course we did. We just go through all the scenarios to see who wins more often than not. So, in what option would Bill have won? I'm so glad you asked. To make sure that both sides are pleased with this fight, we're bringing in a special guest. Come on in, Monica.
Hello there, boys. Thanks for inviting me onto the show.
Don't worry too much about it, Monica. We may still be enemies in the long run, but this is all in good fun. Yeah, so, what does Monica have to do with this exactly? We'll show you. Hey, Monica.
Yeah?
Could you use your reality hacking thing or whatever to go to about back to about a minute before the battle was over and alter things slightly to where Bill would have won the fight?
Sure.
Thanks, Monica. Wait a minute, she can do that? Yeah. Huh, okay then. Well, what do you mean by altering the battle slightly to where Bill wins? You'll see what happens. Alright, Monica, do your thing. Take cover. What? Take cover! Okay!
Alright, let's do this.
That may have hurt, but it doesn't mean you're not dead. All right, let's do this. No holding back. Lines up for the punch. Batter up. And Sorry, Barney. Looks like those preschoolers are going to have to learn about death a little sooner than they thought. KO!
Oh, that was painful.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Mm-hmm. Didn't alter the battle much. Bill just executed one of his attacks a little bit differently, and the battle ended sooner. Huh. I guess he originally lost the first time because he just wouldn't stop clowning around. Yeah, even when Bill is supposedly taking the battle seriously, he does tend to be a bit of a jokester. This time around, he really was going all out, no holding back. Huh, guess the fight ain't as one-sided as I thought it was. Don't forget, Ridley still wins more often than not. That was just a scenario where Bill did win, to make sure everyone is happy. Huh, alright then, I can live with that. Well, with the battle over and both sides given their victory, I think it's time for an outro. Oh crap, I'm not good with these. Hey everyone, welcome to the outro thing. I'm not good at this. Don't worry, dude, I got you covered. Wait, you do? Yeah, because unlike your dumbass, I'm actually prepared for this. Ahem. Hey, shut the fuck up. I don't work well under pressure. Just let me do the frickin' thing and then we can bicker later. Fine. Welcome, everyone, to the outro of Versus. This was our debut episode, and you guys started with a bang. Ridley versus Bill Cipher, the cunning god of death versus the destroyer of the second dimension. We hope you guys enjoyed the fight and enjoyed the silly little quote-unquote research bit beforehand. We can't even really call it that. We don't do research, we just guess. But we do see what they can do. I mean, yeah, that's true. But anyways, if you like this episode of Versus and you want to see more stuff like this in the future, go ahead and subscribe to Tyrant the In Dominus channel. It's going to appear right here. And if you want to watch more videos, go ahead and watch some other videos. It's going to pop up right over here, just right over here where my hand is waving. I think they're right there right now. Anyways, as for the next fight, you decide! Go ahead and post your fight suggestions in the comments below. I can't wait to see who they're going to want to fight next. As long as it's not something stupid or completely one-sided. Yeah, as long as it's not that, we'll do it. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all on the next episode of Versus.